next day, and I figured for today's vlog, honestly, I just wanted to do like a little bit of a self-care, which is why I did that kind of like little bath thing, and also get that stuff. I got it from Target. It literally smells so freaking good, and them together, just chef's kiss. And when I went to Target and got those two, I also got this robe. I have been wanting a white like hotel kind of style robe, and I found this one at Target. So this, I kept the tag just so I could show you guys. So this is the brand. It's their Stars Above brand, and I got it in extra small. It is a little bit pricey. It is 38 bucks, but honestly, I literally thrift my robes. Like, that's how cheap I am. It reminds me of like the Kim Kardashian, the Skims robe. It is kind of like this material right here. It is literally so soft. Actually, let me show you guys how long it is. It really is like one of those long ass hotel robes, and I think on camera it looks a lot more whiter, but in person it definitely has a more cream color. But I wanted to splurge. That's kind of how I want to do this whole vlog of just things that I decided to pick up for myself, because I never actually spoil myself. Like, I never spend a lot of money on myself. I feel like back in the day I was heavily into buying new makeup and like doing videos on it, and I kind of want to get back into it, but I feel like the past year I've just been kind of blah. I did have like a full list of makeup that I really wanted to buy, but it was just a little bit expensive, so I kind of held off. Really, again, how I said, treat yourself. So of course I went to Sephora, and then I did go to Ulta. I also want to mention I finally found my eyelashes. So this is the brand, because I do get a lot of questions on this, and I finally found it at TJ Maxx, and these were $5, same exact lash, just different packaging. So if you guys ever wondered what I meant by it could be in different packaging, this is all the different packaging that it could come in. And it's even funnier because these ones right here, $8 from Marshall's, these right here, $6, and then these right here, $5 from TJ Maxx. Literally the same lash, all different prices. This is actually, Hannah got me when I went shopping with her the other day, and it is the Jade. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Like, I'm just not gonna bother. I want to say TikTok made me buy it, because I keep seeing like you take it like this and you just roll it up, and it kind of just helps drain a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't want to like give you guys a false information, so if you are curious, literally just look up this word right here. Again, not even gonna try to pronounce it, but guys, look at this right here. You guys know I'm ho for monogram. It has this cute little charm right there, and again, I got it at Marshall's. Can we look at the price? $35. And then the inside is also monogram. Like, I am just obsessed. This is definitely gonna be my new like overnight bag. This morning, again, as kind of like the whole pampering yourself, I did finally work out, and I actually got a really good workout in. We have this thing right here, my pink little yoga mat that I got from Marshall's also like a long time ago, and I did some yoga after my workout. I just typed in like easy yoga on YouTube and just did like a 10-minute one as kind of like a cool down, and honestly it was the freaking best. Like, the fact that I have like my cute little pink yoga mat, and then also this little weighted ball just to do a little bit of abs at the end, I just felt so zen, because I'm someone that I can't really work out at home. I have no motivation. I'm someone that just really loves to go to the gym, but something about having all these cute workout gear that was super inexpensive. Again, you can go to Marshall's and they have just so many like aesthetically pleasing things that it just honestly motivates me to work out at home. First thing that I decided to get that I feel like is pretty, I don't want to say essential in a home gym, like you don't really need it, but it does make it a lot easier. You can do a lot of different things, is just a standard kettlebell. This is 10 pounds. If you want to do more ass things, like really do heavy squats, you can go up to a 20-pounder or even a 15. I just decided to start with a 10 because let me just show you. So a 10-pounder is great because you can literally go into a squat, and then as soon as you go up, you lift up, and it kind of works out your shoulders, so you're kind of swinging it up. So a 10-pounder is really easy, and this was $10. Another thing I got is a resistance tube. I've talked about resistant bands, but a tube can also be great. Again, got this at Marshall's for $5, and you can do a lot with these lateral raises. Again, it's just one of these things that just makes it a lot easier for home gym. And then this is definitely my favorite thing that I got. It is this jump rope. This is great because if you're someone that doesn't really like to do a lot of cardio or anything like that, great way to really get your heart rate up. So what I do is I use these as like a little warm-up. So I time myself with like a 5-minute timer. I jump rope for 30 seconds, rest 30 seconds, jump rope 30 seconds, rest. I just started jump roping, so that's why I'm only doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Eventually I'll probably do like 1 minute 15-second rest, 1 minute 15-second. I closed my blinds a little because I feel like the lighting was just making my face look very weird and blown out, and it did not look cute. And at this point I've been talking for so much that my hair is starting to get like the perfect amount of dry to where I can finally use my little Revlon thing and blow out my hair. So I think we're actually going to do that before I go out and actually show you guys all of the makeup. Here we have our sexy little tool. I always just use it on low, and this is kind of how damp my hair is. Obviously my top is gonna dry way faster, but as you can see, this is about how wet I will let my hair get. This is such a bad angle, but I already have an entire video of how I do this, kind of like step by step, so I'll link it down below. And now this is all I do.
If I make it out to New York, will I miss the sunset drives? I know growing up is due for me, but I've never been the type to fall.
Now this is what it looks like when I just do like a very light one. Like I just brushed it through because I really want to do these. So I just picked this up from Walmart. Every time I see people blow out their hair, they always use these like in their bangs. And then I got these from Marshall's for $5, but literally when I went to Walmart, I pretty much saw these there. So you can get these at Walmart also to kind of secure them. And that is what we're gonna do right now. So yeah, if you really want like that crazy blowout look, obviously it's gonna work best if your hair is a little bit shorter and if you have a ton of layers, because then you could have one flip like this, one flip like that. All right, I'm gonna let you know right now, I did not install these properly. I should have used the green ones for the top because this is actually like really big, but honestly I didn't even clip these right. As you can see, it's falling, but I'm just way too lazy to fix it. So I got this from Ulta, and it is the Tula Probiotic Little Sunscreen. And to be honest, I'm not gonna put this on today, even though I'm literally sitting in front of a window. I probably should. Do you see how tiny this is? You think I want to waste this while I'm sitting inside and I have about an hour of sunlight left? No, this was freaking expensive. This was almost $40. This is SPF 30 and it has a bunch of different stuff. So again, if you want to pause this, if this is even focusing, if this is not focusing, this is embarrassing, but if you just want to read all the benefits of it, again, it has probiotics, it has pineapple and papaya, it has wild butterfly ginger root, and all of this does different stuff. Like the ginger root helps protect against the blue light and just random ass stuff like that. Let's actually smell it. Let's see what this smells like. Honestly, smells kind of good. All right, now this I am very excited about. So as you guys know, I don't really wear foundation ever anymore. I think it's just gotten to the point because I have all of these lines like this and my smile lines that it just like sits in. So when I do wear foundation, it will literally settle in. Don't tell me to powder, don't tell me to do all of that stuff, because even with that, it will still settle in. I mean, you can walk around with blotting pads and like blot it away, but that's just annoying. So I just avoid foundation altogether. But my favorite kind of makeup is like very dewy and just glowy. So I finally gave in. Again, I said treat yourself, and I got the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is in the shade medium. You can mix this in with your foundation for a more glowy effect, or you can just wear this alone. And I mean, the packaging alone just looks so Hollywood glam. So I'm just gonna directly put it on my face. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I mean, my face is clean. And again, this isn't like a full ass foundation. I think this acts as kind of like a tinted moisturizer, so I'm just gonna go very heavy with it. I don't want to use a beauty blender because this isn't really like full coverage, so I don't know. I feel like the beauty blender is really gonna soak everything away, and I don't want it to do that. Sorry if like the mirror is in the way, but I really need to see this up close. So as you can see, can you see that? It's making my skin look so dewy, and honestly I'm kind of obsessed. Not gonna lie, I love how healthy it makes my skin look. Kind of dig this. It's very expensive, but it does make me feel bougie. I want to say like 10 out of 10. If you have the money, definitely I feel like it's worth it, but I literally have had it on for 5 seconds, so I don't know how this is gonna wear, and I'm really curious to see how it's gonna sit on top of foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in Sand. I have been using this concealer for literally years and years and years. It's the only concealer I have used. I just like how lightweight it is. It doesn't feel like very cakey under the eyes or anything like that. Plus it's super freaking affordable. So I'm gonna let this kind of sit for like a second. I feel like the finger really warms up the concealer and just blends everything way more smoothly. But I pretty much will just literally go all over my nose like this because I do lightly contour my nose. As you guys know, I'm very into the Milk Makeup bronzing stick. This is definitely expired, okay? I have had this when I still used to work at Urban Outfitters, okay? This is freaking old and I use this almost every single day. I just want you guys to look at how much, you know, I've used and how much I still have left of this thing. This is literally my favorite bronzing thing ever. Like, I am someone, I'm just a cream bronzing whore. It just gives it that nice dewy feel. I wear it right under my powder bronzer, and this is in the color Baked. So I just decided to splurge on myself, even though it's not actually, it wasn't that expensive, and it is the Chanel bronzer. The first Chanel thing I have ever bought myself, even though it's literally makeup. And I just think, look how luxe this is. Look at how pretty this is. This is your typical Soleil Tan bronze. I have heard so many people talk about this bronzer. Regular people that I like have known in high school, influencers, just like everybody, and I realized, you know what, I'm just gonna cave in. It literally even comes with a little thing that has that and a nice little swirl, and I feel like this will last me a long time. And again, it was just one of those things that I have always wanted to try. And let's do like a little bit of a shade comparison. So they are honestly like the same kind of color, if you can see that. Well, this is probably a little bit more lighter, so let's take this and put it on the back. So we have the Milk one. I'm like barely dipping in it because I don't want to ruin it. Why do I not want to ruin it? Okay, keep in mind I barely put my finger in it, but you can see this one is a lot darker, so this is probably gonna actually work on my face way better than this one because this is probably a little bit too dark. So now let's actually apply it on the face, which now I think, well, what was the point of me even doing that? Like, look, I didn't even touch it. And this is the Sephora number 47. So I always start from the top, kind of like above my ear, and I just press it in. And oh my god, already this applies so much more. I guess not as harsh as this one. This I can get a crazy ass bronze helmet. This one is definitely a more softer bronzer. And then I'll go in and actually tap it in like that. And we will be bringing it up on the top as well. I can already tell you I love this shade way more than that one. I mean, obviously, because I am way more paler now. That might be why, because I just haven't been getting any sun and I don't fake tan or anything like that. I will always put it over my nose and then a little bit under the chin. To blend it in, I just realized I always use a beauty blender, and I don't have one near me. I'm kind of scared because I don't really want to ruin this situation that we got going on, but I think we're fine. This is a random BH Cosmetics brush that I got in a set, so they do not sell it individually, unfortunately, but I will link the set down below. I honestly think they are amazing starter brushes. I have I think 3. When I first started doing my makeup heavily, I was, I think, like a junior in high school, and I started with BH Cosmetics brushes. So I think that's probably why I'm still like a die-hard fan, because you just can't beat the price and the quality of them. I mean, like, already the way that my skin looks, it just looks so dewy and fresh. It just doesn't look like there's anything really on my face in person, but it's giving me kind of that inner glow. For blush, finally something new, because I use the same old Anastasia, just a powder blush, and this is really old. I got this at TJ Maxx, and you can literally not get this anywhere. This was like a holiday collection, so I always feel bad when I use this. So I decided to pick up this one I got at Target, is this Honest Beauty Coral Peach, and I've heard a lot of good things about their cream blushes. I think this is Jessica Alba's brand. This is what the little packaging looks like. It's very sleek and chic. And then again, I got the color Coral Peach, and that is what it looks like. It feels definitely very creamy. And again, don't make fun of me because I'm not a makeup beauty guru, okay? I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but that is what it looks like. This is the blush that I always use, and I use this every day, and as you can see, I barely hit pan, but look at that. Are you kidding me? Amazing. This is literally like the cream version of this one right here. I think I'm gonna place my blush higher because if you actually place your blush more down here, it can actually drag your face down versus if you put everything on top. I'll try to link down the video of where I learned this from, where she talks about how it really affects the shape of your face and stuff. I can tell you right now, first impressions, this color, 10 out of 10. Very pigmented. When you first apply, using my other finger where I don't have product on it to kind of blend it all out, and holy smokes, this has no problem blending at all. I'm obsessed. And then I am gonna put just like a little bit on my nose. Now to set my under eyes, I'm gonna use this RCMA. I use this Morphe brush because it really is just perfect and can really get under the eye, and this is M438, and I just tap it underneath, and then I do just like the tiniest bit of powder right here because I get really shiny in this area. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the like literally the tiniest bit just because I don't want it to overshadow what I already have, but normally on like a normal day I will use this, and I'll use just like a normal amount of the MAC Give Me Sun, but it is a little bit orange, so you do want to be careful. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell just because I want to kind of like lock that bronzer in. I'm gonna again bring it up, of course, over the nose, and then okay, why not? Let's just do over the eyes, a little bit under the chin. Look at how pretty that is. It is absolutely stunning, and it is a little blushy highlighter kit, and I'm gonna end up using this one right here. If you can tell, like they're kind of like the same, in the same type of range right there. And again, I'm gonna really focus on the top right here. Oh, just kidding. That really just made me look like I punched myself in the freaking cheek. Oh my god, okay. I'm in trouble. I did not realize it was going to show up like that. And again, a little bit over the nose. Just to lightly fill in our brows, I'm using the Focalure double-sided thing. This was sent to me a long time ago, and I don't know, I've just used it. I love it. I'm not really picky with products when it comes to my brows. I'll really just use anything, and I think I have a discount code with them still. I'm not really sure. I would probably do this on camera, but my camera's gonna die very soon, so I don't want to like waste it on there. So here's a little before of my brows. Here they are filled in. It literally took me like 5 seconds, so I might as well film it. And I got the brow gel by NYX. So this is just transparent, and apparently this is supposed to be really good. Everyone's talking about this, so I was like, you know what, might as well try it. And here is what it looks like. Okay, I really like the brush on this. Wow. Can you see my eyebrow? If you can't, I'm gonna hate my life. Okay, hold on, that had no product on it. So I'm kind of really scared. Oh, this is like kind of clumpy, but I think it's because I didn't like go through it well enough. Can you see that? But it's very like stringy, so I don't like that because it's like getting caught in the eyebrow. But I really like the spoolie. I mean, you can easily just like go like that and it's fine, and it seems to like really lock it in place so far. So honestly, I can't really complain aside from the fact that it's stringy and it being like $8. I'm just gonna quickly do the lightest contour on my nose with the Bobbi Brown in the color Golden Light. I actually bought this as a bronzer a long time ago, and it just is not a good bronzing shade on my face, but this is very good to actually do subtle contours with. And I don't even necessarily like contour my nose. This is not how you're supposed to contour your nose at all, but I feel like this kind of just gives my nose a little bit more of a shadow look to it. As you can see, I'm being very messy with it. I think in my everyday makeup tutorial, I really go over this where I'm not so sloppy and messy with it because I'm just using powder. You can just pat it away lightly with your finger to kind of blend it in. I'm using the Stila Kitten, you guys know. Literally favorite highlighter ever. I will literally just bring it down the side. Like, I don't even care. I'll go like this. I am very messy when I use this highlighter because it really illuminates your skin and just makes it dewy and fresh. Place it on the high points, even though that blush that we used already had actually a lot of sparkle in it already. And I'll highlight my inner corner. I've officially lost all good lighting, so while my camera was quickly charging, I just quickly curled my lashes and did the mascara with the voluminous L'Oreal. Just because I am running out of time, I decided to skip my lashes and like regular eyeliner, and I just touched up my beauty marks with this little freck thing. I've talked about this all the time. It is super expensive for this tiny thing, but this has lasted me over a freaking like almost like a year and a half, and I use this every single day, and I think it is definitely worth it because before I used to just use eyeshadow and it would rub off, but this 10 out of 10. If you guys know, I am a lip gloss whore. That is all I wear. Even though I got my lip injections, for some reason I just don't like wearing lip liner all that often, or honestly any like lipstick. Sometimes I'll get crazy and wear it, but normally I just wear a bunch of lip glosses. This is the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. So this reminds me of like my junior prom, the smell of it. I think it's the Buxom lip gloss. That's exactly what it smells like. Oh my god, it literally has like that minty smell, and it is literally just a lip plumper. Like, look how cute it is. It says Dior on thing, and then of course it has the classic CD on it, and I can justify this was expensive. This was like 30. I'm embarrassed. This was like $35. I know, for a lip gloss, but guys, someone that loves lip gloss as much as me, I don't care. And it doesn't give you like the lines on the inside. I've already worn this so many times. And I mean, I know the lighting is really bad, but as you can see, it doesn't change the color of my lips. It makes me feel like with my Chanel bronzer and my Dior lip gloss, I really feel like that bitch. This one you definitely don't need. It is the Dior Backstage Eye Palette, and this is just as expensive as like a full ass, I don't know, eyeshadow palette that you can get at like Morphe. Like the Morphe palettes are great. If you guys used to watch my channel back in the day, I have so many eyeshadow palettes, like the really good affordable ones, and I just don't touch them anymore because I'm not really an eyeshadow person all that much anymore. This is Dior, and I love that it has the monogram in it, and as you can see, it's just very simple. It's not like eyeshadow that you can create like that you see on Instagram, like full-blown crazy, really detailed, like the amazing artwork. Honestly, you probably won't create it with this at all, and this is something that I can literally just prop in my purse and touch up as I go. I will definitely, I'm telling you, when I wear this, it will be one of those things where I will take a fluffy brush like this and I'll probably just go in and just dust it on my lid with the more like neutral shades like this, and then I'll probably take my finger with the more shimmery shades that are right here and just dust it on and really have it be like messy, kind of like runway vibes. And again, it's kind of like eyeshadow skin makeup, if that makes sense. Like in my eyes, when I wear this, I'm gonna wear it just as messy as how I did my face, so not very structured, and nothing crazy would take me 5 seconds. I literally feel so pampered with all my new makeup, and I know it sounds stupid to some, like why would you spend that much money, but like I said, I never spend that kind of money on myself. Like when I spend money on myself, it's to buy myself new body wash, or I mean, I know I've been going to like Marshalls and I show you guys like hauls like that of like candles and workout stuff, but as far as like more expensive things, I never do that, so I felt okay doing it this time. Now I'm gonna stop blabbering and we're gonna take these out and see what it did. Honestly, cute. My camera's blinking at me that we're losing battery one more time. Okay, let's see this. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, do you see that? Okay, I obviously have to brush it, but as you can see, it definitely added way more like floof.